charts speak. Did the herd run wild, we move different.
Sipping on liquidity.
Yeah.
Moving with serenity. Calm mind, no fragility. Moonlight got divinity.
Sipping on liquidity. Sip that. Quiet with solidity. Facts. They chase hype, that's futility. We just trade with humility. Blunt smoke slow, I breathe discipline. Entry like silk, the precision win, no rush. Let price cleanse and sin and strike. Clean, we built to win. Eyes half closed, but the focus sharp. Charts glow soft in the moonlit dark. Let us scream loud, we don't bark. We just wait calm, then hit our mark. Signs in the wicks like ancient scripts. Mark a hum low when the pressure shifts. I don't chase noise, I read the reels. Patience stack backs, now ego lives.
Sipping on liquidity. Losing tranquility. Silence beats hostility. Calm mind, artillery. Sipping on liquidity. Profit like nobility. Let 'em rage with volatility. We rise with stability.
Breathing clouds, vision clear. Fear don't live in the mind sincere. Let price sweep weak souls near. Then we step in, fade engineer. Trim been soft like lunar tide. Can't rush wealth, times I guide. I don't flex live, ego died. Real ones earn, we don't hide. Just like temple, screens like gates. Flow through levels, on the waves. Every feel to live up by the face. Calm king seat, nose evaporates.
Sipping on liquidity.
Yeah.
Grace in our ability. Moon blessed visibility. Profit born from humility.
Sipping on liquidity. Well,
Chilling with divinity. Never bow to volatility. Patience is our royalty.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Lunar Beaches Crypto, where we ride the waves of the crypto market all the way to the moon. I look a hot mess. Jeez. How's it going, everybody? Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed the new track, Sipping on Liquidity. It's good stuff. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? Thank you for being here. I do appreciate each and every single last one of you. If you wouldn't mind going ahead and smashing up that like button, I would greatly appreciate that. Number one way to support the channel, believe it or not. Wait, where's RS Miller? I just keep seeing RS Miller in the chat. Is that who Scar Jeskel is? Where is RS Miller? What's going on, guys? How you doing? Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and give everybody a shout out. Alexander G, Mod Boss, Mod Queen, Mod God. Thank you for being here, Alexander G, and pinning that Discord link in the chat. I do greatly appreciate that. Yeah. So thank you for all that you do, Alexandra. Chris Klein, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, Scar Jeskel, aka RS Miller. I'm not really sure. Let's see. Apulia, what's going on? Good evening. Thank you for being here. I really hate that we're still dealing with the ats. We're still dealing with the ats. What's going on? Melissa, One Love, LBCOG in the house. Thank you for being here. Mike Volmer, what's going on, bro? Hope you're doing well. Good evening to all of you. I do appreciate you for being here. All right, guys. So, kind of what we were expecting, huh? Let's just get to it. Where were we last night? Let me just go ahead and get rid of that. Bam. There we go. All right, so last night we were live right around here. And I'm pretty sure we started to watch the price drop. Asia started the sell-off. New York got a little bit of a sell-off, kind of finish up, sweep Asia low. Now we can see, now we want to see us get a bounce out of here, but it's looking weak, guys. I mean, we've got bearish divergence here. Money flow is still in the red. I mean, this is the 15-minute. Let's back this up a little bit. I'm pretty sure the 4 hour still all bearish too. Yep. So 4 hours bearish, 1 hour we're bearish. Interesting. A lot of bullish divergences here, but that money flow is thick in the red on the 1 hour. Can we get a short squeeze? Let's see. Let's go to the volume footprint and check out the volume footprint real quick. See what we're looking like here. Not really a whole lot of stacked sales. We do have up in this order block some stacked sales up here. Not really seeing a whole lot. 4 hour. Stacked buys down here. Now these are trapped buys for now. Or sells rather. Trapped sells. But you have a imbalance here. That's why you have this. Bing, 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 bing. Okay, we'll have to double click on the candle. Change this to type. Change to buy and sell. So you can see each side. So you see you got, well, you got all these buys that stepped in here. Look, 814.46K. 814.46K. 814. That is market makers stepping back into the market after they decided to leave the market while everything plummeted. Because, I mean, how else do you get just such even numbers? Like 1.05 mil on the buy side, 512K consistently on the sell side. That's interesting. So yeah, we know we have a lot of buyers down here. So will price want to come back down to clear that? Potentially. We've already come down into it once. Let's see. I had to leave out one cat and one dog. What's going on, JB Hulk Smash? Thank you for being here, JB. I do greatly appreciate you. All right, let's see. Hello, my giant Canadian leprechaun. Who are you talking to? I am not Canadian. Giant Canadian leprechaun. Am I a leprechaun because of the beard? Are you talking about me, or are you talking about someone else? Like David Gelfin in the house. What's going on, David? Thank you for being here. Who's the leprechaun? Is it Mike Volmer? Is it David Gelfin? Is it Melissa? One Love? Who's the who's the leprechaun? You guys are amazing. I do love you guys so much. Thank you for being here and putting up with my chaotic hot mess. All right, let's back this out real quick. 4 hour. Let's get some context here. Top down. Let's just actually start off at the daily. You know, I didn't get too much into the weekly and the higher time frames yesterday, so let's just go ahead and just start that back over, and let's just take a look. All right. This is blowfin chart. That's okay. All right, so weekly. actually monthly, because we did close a month. Okay, so we had 4 straight months of consolidation or just sideways price action. Wow, guys, we've really gone far since July, huh? We've really it's been a lot of fun. It's been nice knowing you. But I'm done. I'm done with crypto, and I'm leaving forever. Not really, but I should for my own health. Um, low to high. What do we got here? So we haven't even done a pullback to the 50% retracement, which sits at 100,345 dollars. So very possible that we get there. We also have a weekly fair value gap right here that we might want to come down and tap or even clear. And we still have at 94,245 that golden pocket. So I mean, right now it's looking like more downside to me. I just think we gotta. I think that's just what it looks like, man. It sucks, but it is what it is. But on the monthly chart, it just looks like more downside. And the question is, can we get that after the downside? That's going to be the question. Because if it's not that, then we've got to be concerned with the potential that it does get a bounce, but it decides to roll over even further, coming down even to that money flow POC, which right now sits at $62,886, which is possible. I showed you guys that yesterday with the gold chart, or it's actually a Bitcoin chart, but it was the gold schematica, grammatica, abracadabraca. I like to carry around my abaca. I need sleep. Let's see. Okay, Coinbase chart. Did I delete it? Well, not important. Okay, this line. Oh no, I remember now. I think I turned it off. Let's turn it back on. Boom. There we go. So yeah, you can see, you come down here, you take out this low, and then you can come all the way down here to that. This is 52. I would say it's at 63. So that'd be more up here. Wait, I mean, which would still work. It would still work. The main thing is that we get into this demand zone over here. That's the main thing. This is post ETF launch. So we had the ETF launch here. This is where we spiked up, almost broke 50K. Then we had the big pullback. Everybody thought it was over. Everybody was making the joke, and by everybody I mean Alex O Crypto. Welcome to Bitcoin Grandma. And then you got the big push up. And then you've got the long, brutal 7-8 months of sideways chop and price action. And, you know, honestly, guys, I mean, if you just look at all of these, I mean, it's just, this is what we've been doing. It's just big push up, long sideways, big push up, long sideways and down, big push up, long sideways. The only difference, or the only thing that that's really super concerning, is the macro picture. And the fact that we're having a long-term holders sell at rates like they usually do during Bitcoin peaks. So historically speaking, Bitcoin has peaked, but we're close to peaking at least. Bullish at 99. Interesting. Bullish at 109. $100,900. Maybe. Doesn't work like this. I don't like cutting through candles like not when they are two solid lows like that. And you have these highs all perfectly fine. So you'd want this low to end up touching this as well. You come up, touch top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom. Go. This is what we want. Outside of this, you get a rally, a fake rally, and then you come back and then you come down. So the money flow POC on the daily is higher than it is on the weekly. This sits at $83,936. Very possible. Let's go ahead and turn on the Market Oracle Pro Plus by Chart Prime. Not a sponsor of the channel. Guys, if you want me to be a sponsor, you got to pay me. And then I'll talk about Chart Prime all day. Already do. Do it for free. Take 108.6K. I might be a bit bullish. Okay. Bit bullish. We are sitting at the quantum reactor, and the quantum reactor is still green. Green has seen pretty bullish moves. Now, this didn't fire green until right here. So, a little late. A little late. However, if you had played the pullback, still didn't work. You were green right here, though. So you could have gone super bullish here. Both your dynamic reactor and your quantum reactor were both saying green at that time. And Bitcoin had from here to here, if you want to work. From here to here, I mean, that's a 34% move. From there to here, 31% move. So, who can complain about that? Apparently, everybody. Now, let's see. Let's see. Inauguration day. Let's just go ahead and see where inauguration day is. I believe it was this high in here. We are trading. Are we trading below inauguration day high right now? Looks like it. Yep. Bitcoin peaked here on inauguration day, January 2025, January 21st, 2025. And we are actually sitting below the high that we were at, that we put in on Trump's inauguration day. Just a fun fact. You got the massive pullback. You get the Liberation Day tariff pushed down. Well, I think that might have been this last bit. I think that was in April. That was the last flush. And that's the thing, guys. It's kind of like we really need a catalyst for any kind of mega pump action. And I just don't know what that is outside of QE. I mean, it could be anything, but I mean, this whole time, Trump has been doing bullish things, saying bullish things about crypto. And just look at it. It's done nothing but go down since, I mean, basically nothing but down since July. I mean, it did put in higher highs than the July high, but generally speaking, it's kind of down. And I mean, we started here and we're down here now, right? So, just does not look good to me. VWAP 11.4, 2024. So since election day would have been November 5th, but or are you trying to do the year to date? I see you all set 11.4. VWAP is sitting at $98,757 per the Coinbase spot chart. Year to date, beard hair. Do have some confluence with the order block. I've been wanting us to sweep that low. Look at this. If this was a range, we usually slice right through it. Came up here, push right back down, push right back through, right back down, push right back through, come back down, push straight through. Now we're back in it, straight down. Of course, the bottom side of this is $98,136. 98,757. Last point of support for the bulls. No, I mean, look, we fell through the VWAP over here, the year-to-date VWAP, this current one. Bounced or rejected there. All these levels hitting, kind of crazy. But you see, we came down to the second standard deviation band there. And if we were to do the same here, I mean, you're talking around the 70Ks. Which we cannot go below this low. Otherwise, the bull run is, in fact, in my opinion, over. Anything above 74, 75K is fair game. It can be touched. Anything in this range. I've gone over this, and why? It's because if you're just looking at your market structure, this is your high time frame market structure. Up, down, up, down, up. So this low cannot be taken out. You take out that low, you create a lower low on the higher time frame, then you likely get a retrace and then a continuation down. And, you know, I don't know. It's just, I'm fine if it goes either way, up or down. And I'm saying that fine. I'm fine just from a DCA standpoint. So, 52 week and 200 SMA is my friend now. 200 daily. Check out the 52 week. 52 week is sitting at $102,204. Let's go to the weekly. Zoom this out. Get rid of this. Sorry guys, I'm a little tired today. So you'll have to excuse me. But thank you still for joining me. You guys see OpenAI is planning to IPO in 2027 at a $1 trillion valuation. Now, my question is what makes you think you're only going to be worth that much, OpenAI? You'll probably be worth more. You know, just a little sweep it as low. Get a nice little wick action here on the weekly. That 52 week, that's the one. And we are butting up against it again. Now, the 52 week, why it's important is that once you start closing candles below it, pretty much lights out. Start closing candles below it, yeah, gets a retrace, but lights out. Starts closing candles below it, yeah, retrace to it, lights out. Now this one we're already bearish, pretty, for quite some time. But as long as you're above it, it's pretty much money time. Buy time. Break above. Keep on moving. Me too, LBC. Yeah, we won't come down to 75,000. I hope not. Because if we do, Michael Saylor's getting margin gold. And then we'll see real blood in the streets. 200 daily. That's what I thought. All right, let's brighten that up. I don't think you can really see that. Let's make it purple. Okay. So below the 200 SMA looks like is a good time to buy. Start buying. Buy. Buy. They are getting us squeezed right now. What happens when we get squeezed? That's not good. What if we are more in like a mid-cycle type of top? I've been seeing that theory go around. That would support this extended cycle theory. I don't know why people keep saying this whole like super cycle thing, because let me tell you guys something. Let me show you something. This is, in fact, a super cycle. So when they're talking about this being a super cycle, I don't know what they mean. Because this is cool. High time frame. Highest of all. This is just a cycle. I think what they mean is extended cycle. Look at this. Previous cycles from lows to their highs. They're only a few days apart from each other. And so was the newest one. The newest high that we've put in so far. So, I mean, we have pretty much an incredibly small window for us to really get a pump in here. And I just don't know that we got it, man. I don't know. It seems like people are strapped for cash. And when people are strapped for cash, if they are in Bitcoin, they tend to sell their Bitcoin so that they can get cash. Long-term holders have been selling out the wazoo. Crazy amount of Bitcoin sold in October. I believe it was in the millions. So, I don't know. Bitcoiners, them OG Bitcoiners are kind of abandoning ship. Abandoned ship. I still have my eyes on this level right here. 88,761. Because we also have a fair value gap right here. So usually when you have an order block and a fair value gap overlap each other, and it's on the weekly too, that tends to be a pretty strong level of support. This, they touch or they overlap, let's just say the top side of the demand zone is about 88,000, $89,000. But that would put us well below our 52-week SMA as well, and it would be the lowest that we've been below the 52-week SMA since the bull run began. So, basically, we don't want to see a weekly candle close below $102,717. Because if we do see that, well, then things are getting a little shaky. All right, last night I didn't take a look at the Bitcoin dominance. We have that coming up here and backtesting that 52-week SMA. We'll see if it wants to roll over, but I have a feeling it's going to continue to push higher, especially if Bitcoin goes lower, because Bitcoin will just start gaining dominance from the altcoins. I see a lot of people leaving altcoins, which is good for Bitcoin, of course, as long as some of those people are going over to Bitcoin. The question is, how long can demand, because if we look at the price chart, clearly we've been going sideways for quite some time, right? And if long-term holders are selling at a clip that they haven't sold since the last cycle peak, and at a clip that they've really never been at until this bull run, until these highs, the fact that we are still holding up shows that we are getting some absorption here, and that's a good thing. If we start to see any kind of lack of demand in the ETFs, in the ETF inflows, people are strapped for cash. People are losing their jobs. This is some of those people's 401k. It's easy to sell. You can sell it at any time of day. You don't have to jump through any hoops to sell it. It's easy access, easy liquidity. I mean, the conditions are there more so for at least several more months of sideways price action. But I've shown you guys before that we could come down here, okay, bottom out over here, maybe put in that reversal, and then get moving here. And this alone would be pretty nice. I mean, I wouldn't mind this at all. But the low wouldn't come in until maybe February or March of next year. So you're talking, a few months before we could really get this thing turning around. And who knows a lot can happen in a few months, especially during a Trump presidency. A lot of things tend to happen. For better or worse, a lot of things happen. That's all that matters, is that a lot of things happen. So anything literally can happen. Who knows? Maybe we find out we have been visited by aliens. That's what flushes us out, because people freak out. And then we're like, oh, but or the government's like, oh, but by the way, they're like super friendly and they're going to teach us our ways and stuff. I don't know. I'm just speculating here. Doesn't really matter. Don't take me seriously. This is why none of this is financial advice. You got to get silly to remind people that it's not financial advice. Jelly of all the Zcash traders. Zcash just left my cells in the dust. Your cells? Dang. Point is, I still think we're going lower. I still think we are at least short-term bearish. I mean, we've been bearish since this high over here, right? So we just gotta be careful, man. Just gotta be careful. I just don't want any of this like this. I just got a feeling we might get something like this. If we are so back up here, well, you better, by God, best believe we're going down. I'm telling you. If you see the sentiment just absolutely just skyrocket, make you feel great, everything's, oh, we're so back, right? It's a trap. It's a trap. Be careful. It's a trap. We smacking Q2 anchor will break soon. We shall see. Let's go ahead and take a look at Zcash. I also got a comment, I believe it was by Dylan VA, which Dylan doesn't ever chat in here anymore. He'll by God, he'll comment on my streams after the fact, after the stream on the replay. Shout out to Dylan VA. My goodness. What do you mean left your cells in the dust? Oh. Meaning it said, why are you selling? Jeez Louise. Should have never sold my Zcash. Wow. Wow. What am I drawing over here? Something wrong? Looks like it. I mean, hey. It's not wrong yet. Just the shape is wrong. Let's go ahead and zoom. Oh, let's see. Oh, we got some bear divs playing in here. On the daily. What is going on with Zcash, bro? This is wild. I don't understand it. We're about to find out. We're about to try to find out, all right? Upcoming halving event. Zcash's third halving is expected in mid-November 2025. Well, that would be this month. Is that why? Selling into the halving? I don't know. Q4 roadmap. The electric coin company ECC, the developers behind Zcash, released its Q4 2025 roadmap, focusing heavily on enhancing privacy and usability for the Zashi wallet. And maybe it's because maybe this is Bitcoiners. Honestly, maybe this is the long-term holding Bitcoin OGs. Because a lot of those people wanted a private coin. A lot of people wanted a private coin. Bitcoin's not really private so much anymore. Maybe this is where Binance started putting all their money that they liquidated from the markets a few weeks ago. Growing shielded supply. Over 4.5 million Zcash, approximately 28% of the total supply, now resides in shielded pools. An all-time high, indicating increased trust and usage of Zcash's core privacy features. Usage. It's getting usage. Technology and development. Hey, why don't I just move this over here instead of just reading it off like that? Let's see. Technology. Let me make sure. Is my name on here anywhere? No. Detailed news and updates. Technology and development. Q4 roadmap. The ECC's Q4 roadmap emphasized reducing technical debt and improving the Zashi wallet experience with enhanced privacy features, including ephemeral addresses, implementing temporary single-use addresses for swaps via the near intent protocol to minimize transaction traceability. Near. Well, that's not the same. Hardware wallet support, adding support for Keystone hardware wallets, including the ability to resync devices and support multi-sig wallets for secure fund management. Node migration. The project is continuing its plan to phase out the older Zcash C++ node/wallet in favor of the more efficient Zbrad Rust node and Zolet new wallet. Okay. Market and institutional interest. Interesting. Regulatory pivot. Zcash's optional privacy model, oh, and it's optional too, allowing for both transparent and shielded transactions, is seen as more compliance friendly than Monero's mandatory privacy, attracting institutional interest and making it more palatable for major exchanges. Institutional inflows. The Grayscale Zcash. One of these places, maybe it's even BlackRock for all I know. One of these hedge funds is buying up Zcash. That's probably what's happening right now. Crazy. Or it's the Bitcoin OGs. Or it's a lot of people that are in altcoins are like, if this thing's going up, let's put our whatever. Analyst prediction. All right. So the Grayscale Zcash Trust has seen significant growth, crossing the $137 million milestone, signaling increasing institutional capital allocation to Zcash. Analyst predictions. Influential figures like former BitMEX CEO Arthur Hayes have made bullish moonshot price predictions. Further fuel of $10,000. Further fueling retail interest and market speculation. For all we know, it's just Arthur Hayes scamming everybody. That's all we know. Community and governance. Defund. Wait, why experts believe Zcash could replace Bitcoin. Quantum security debate. Discussions around Zcash's quantum resistance continue, with developers asserting that fully shielded transactions are naturally resistant to quantum attacks, while critics point to the challenges of achieving flawless operational security in practice. So maybe, you got a little bit of narrative, quantum resistant. So you got a little bit of a narrative there. Quantum resistant can be private or transparent. I mean, it's got some good arguments for it. I need to look at the tokenomics. Arthur Hayes scamming everyone makes the most sense. JB knows. JB knows. What's going on? Jesus Say 77. Thank you for being here. I do greatly appreciate you. God bless. Hello, David. God bless. Good look. You look tired tonight, bro. See? I've only been yawning like several times, so yeah. Well, I should buy back then. Maybe around $300 though. Not gonna chase. Yeah, I definitely don't chase price. Unless no. Why experts believe Zcash could replace Bitcoin. Now that's a bit of a stretch, but we'll see. Zcash has recently garnered significant attention within the cryptocurrency community. Its record-breaking rally and built-in privacy season. The rise has also privacy season. Ooh, that Monero chart looks juicy. That's a weekly chart too. Holy crap. Does this remind me of something? I think it does. Kinda. It's actually more on the lower time frame though. This is BNB. I'm just looking at that cup. That kind of move right there. This is how psychotic I am. I don't know if that's psychotic, but just the fact that I can be like, oh, I think I've seen this pattern before, and just like find the ticker that I've seen it on, or maybe it's a little bit of the tism. That's a nice ABC correction, holding that 200 daily SMA. Got a little push down. Got your trend fusion about zero line. Let's get off the crypto. Let's get onto something that's got some volume on it. Kraken. Okay, there we go. Money flows in the red, but it's coming back up on the weekly chart. Trend fusion in the green. Monero. Everyone likes uneven butt cheeks. Yeah, they do. Litecoin is a privacy coin too, and it's actually used by people to buy things. Litecoin's privacy? But it's not doing as well as the other privacy coins. Let's see. I want to test this whole privacy season theory here. Let's go to coin market crap. And this I can. Sorry for the flashbang. Shout out to Alex O Crypto. Pretty sure. Ooh. There we go. All right, let's see. We got to go to categories, cryptocurrencies, categories. Trending, more. Where's privacy? Where's your privacy, bro? AI, BNB, Binance Alpha, RWA protocols, gaming, DPen. Tats adjacent pattern? Yes. Funny, I was just looking at XMR last night. There you go. It was a 51% attack on Monero. It actually triggered a lot of buying in the other privacy coins. Things haven't stopped since then on that front. That makes sense. I think I remember that attack. Kind of crazy. Where? All right, let's see. Zcash at the top of the leaderboard, of course. Oh, Dash. I don't see Litecoin on this list. It would have been up here. Dash. I believe that Dash chart wasn't looking too bad either. Oh, woo! Shout out to CCM, Keith, bro. I know your Dash bag's looking nice. And he actually uses his Dash too. That is, wow. Privacy season, maybe. What else we got? Decreed. Let's see. DCR. USD. Crypto. All right. I got something else pumping. ZK Sync. Not so much. Oh. Not so much. OKX. Oof. All right. This one's pretty new. What about Track? Oh, wait. I think Track actually shouldn't be too bad. I think it actually handled. So you actually, I think this is correct. I think it's this crypto. I think you actually can't leverage this crypto. I think they don't allow it. And if you look the week that of the big crash, it didn't even. What crash? What crash? Well, there's no leverage to make it crash, and that's like coins. When you borrow against the coins, or you leverage the coins instead of like do like a futures, you're actually like putting up the coins themselves. They don't allow it. They don't allow it. So track is tracking. Man, if it can get a breakout here, Jack be looking nice. It's at a support zone. Might be worth a spot purchase. No financial advice. Let's see if it did similar measured move. Let's see. It did. It just broke out here. Wherever it broke out from. I mean, you can see it going to $6. And you're looking from current price. That would be almost a 10x. Holy crap. I will put this one, put this on your radar, guys. Track. I need to be putting all of these. I just need a privacy list. I just need a privacy watch list. What else we got? BDX, Beldex? Never heard of it. I imagine, well, actually, I'm looking at this list, and I've heard of a lot of these. BDX USD. Oop. Crypto. That's not looking bad. They get weekly charts too, by the way, in case you were wondering. Not looking too bad. Nice cupping action. Oof. Just horrible wicking action down here. It's just thin order books. But overall, generally pretty bullish. Higher highs, higher lows. We'll see if it can bounce here on that 52-week SMA. Let's go to Zano. This one's already had a bit of a run, eh? Equal highs, almost. I don't like lows that look like this. Y'all know this. This one might actually get a little bit more of a pullback here. We've got this demand zone here. Let's go ahead and go from high to low. Go from breakout. So that, yeah, that would get you into the demand zone. You got that wick here. If you go from the connected downwards candles here, it almost gets you there. $3.46. Pull a fib on it. $8.86 Platinum Pocket, aka Piper Pocket. Not too shabby. In between the 786 and the 886. That looks fairly decent here for Zano. I'm going to have to create a list, guys. These aren't looking too terrible. I mean, these look like I could get some decent buys in them. We've got Alio. It's on Coinbase. That one doesn't look good. This might be the worst one we've seen yet. Just a complete sell-off since launching on Coinbase. Imagine that. Let's see. Mina Protocol. We know Mina, or at least I do. Pretty sure you guys have heard of Mina before if you've been in crypto long enough. Had a really big spike last week. And it had a sell-off after that. This one, Mina's not looking too strong. But that money flow is pushing to the upside. So Yep. And that's the thing, man. If this does end up being like what's in my mouth? A mid-cycle top type deal. You typically Colonel. I ate popcorn earlier. You typically what was I saying? Oh, you'll typically have a certain sector pop off during that mid-cycle top. Like 2019 was like DeFi summer, right? Last year was like the memes, and the Ethereum ICO stuff. Actually, that might have been going into Bitcoin's actual top. But you typically have these like mid-cycle rallies within certain sectors within crypto. So, man, I've been crypto focused, heavily focused tonight, haven't I? And we only have 4 minutes left. Ooh, Oasis, heard of that one. Cody, I wonder how Cody's doing. I heard of Cody quite a while ago. This is one people in the XRP community were tossing around. And it looks like garbage. Look at that. Imagine that. New lows. Wow. Incredible. Oasis. It's a cool name. Wait, is that Rose? I think that's Rose. Rose USD. Yeah. Oof. Oh, nope. That didn't play out, did it? All set. Check out this power of 3. It's just manipulation to the downside so that we can go to the upside. Right? Right? Right. Ooh, I hope so. Well, here's your correction. Your ABC. ABC. Okay. Here's your manipulation. This little piece right here. Distribution. Maybe. We'll see. Sorry, guys. I'm not really paying attention to you guys. Look at ICP also. Aye, Captain. ICUP. I totally typed out ICUP. I can't type. Oh my goodness. About to do it again. ICP's getting a little bit of a push up. This kind of looks like that other chart we were looking at. One of those other charts. Was it the last one? It might have been. Getting a nice little push up. Sitting at its 200 daily simple moving average. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look. Let's do a quick look at our stocks. Let's see. We've got the SPY actually looking kind of bearish at the moment. On the 15, it's been putting in lower highs and lower lows. It's not really what you want to see. It's not the worst thing in the world. Let's go ahead and zoom out pretty far. I mean, yeah, once you get a breakout like this, you're bound. You should come back down to back test that breakout. So it's pretty normal. And stocks are typically trade pretty normal. So, yeah, coming back down to the all-time high to give it a good old breakout retest. OC retest. Shout out to OC guy. We'll see if it'll come down to that all-time high at 68.12. 6,812. PO3 scares me on this one. Yeah. Cody hasn't done much. Clip it. Clip what? I haven't heard Mina in a minute. Take a look at Visa. Visa. I have some rows too, RS Miller. I think it's back to where I bought in 2022. Visa. With just the V. Oh yeah, Amazon I think got a pop today because of their $38 billion deal with OpenAI. Visa's just steadily dying. No, I mean, it's a 4-hour chart. Let's calm down. Nice looking bull flag you got there. It'd be a shame if it failed. Visa looks okay, I guess. I don't know. AMZN. Amazing. Yeah, look at that. Look at that pump. Yeah, well, it opened up high, but then it ended up bearishly engulfing that, so it'll probably come down and fill that tomorrow, maybe even come back for this gap here. So these would be interesting buy levels, zones. Not financial advice. But the 4-hour trend fusion is bullish, the True 7 is bullish, money flow is bullish, and so is the volume matrix bullish. It is starting to put in overbought signals, but that could just be showing that's just showing strength. So from low to high, the 50% on this is $235.07. 382 is 240.60. And yeah, I would consider those as potential buy levels. We also have this high over here. Basically 240. Yeah. Right here at 242, 242.76. Nice breakout, back test of the high here. Maybe. We'll see. Russell in shambles. Not looking good. It's not really in shambles. It's just grinding its way up. Looking a little weak though. Yeah, looking pretty weak. Yeah, I mean, if I was a betting man, I'd say privacy, Bitcoin, and less risky assets overall. Seems like everything could be at risk right now. Seems that way, doesn't it? Actually, 1.5 months, so I won't touch it anyways. All right, cool. Oh, wow, 10:04. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me this evening. I know it wasn't a whole lot of structure today. I'm working on that, okay? I told you guys yesterday I'm working on it. All right, actually, let's see. Let's check out this poll real quick. In the poll, 75% of you said rock or metal. Interesting. I'll have to remember that. If y'all didn't notice, that's my favorite. So maybe that's kind of where I should put my focus on my AI songs. A little more focus on that. I thought that the rap was going to be the winner, but it wasn't. It was rock and metal. All right, then. Thanks for the privacy deep dive. yeah, no problem. We should probably get into it a little more. So the moral of the story, basically, still just chilling. Didn't even look at Ethereum. Anywho. All right, guys, 2 weeks. Is it 2 weeks? It's the 17th. So yeah, 14 days, and I'll have stickers. Stickers. Hit me up in Discord if you want Lunar Beaches Crypto stickers. It's this shark, okay? It's that shark. That's what it looks like. All right. This one right here. I forgot that I have it right here. This is what the sticker looks like. All right. So check that out. Also, dropped a new song today. Make sure you guys go and check that out. Appreciate that. FYI, your mic clips on and off. It does? Oh. I don't... Like, it's clipping? Probably when I'm, like, super on it. Maybe. What's a road dog? No idea. Randomly? What? Oh. Maybe it's just you. I don't know. Anyways, guys, I do greatly appreciate each and every single one of you for joining me this evening. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like button before you leave, and hitting that subscribe button if you are new. And that's all I got, I guess. See you tomorrow. Let's try to find... Oh, what the hell. It's the end of the show. We'll play this one block by block. I don't even know if it's any good. True story. I don't even know if it's any good, but we'll see. We'll see if we like it. If we like it, we'll put a 1. If we don't like it, we'll put a 2, and it'll never be played again. So, with that said, I do hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep. And I will catch you all tomorrow. Mad love. Peace out. God bless. Bye.
Cracks run deep through the ivory towers. Glass floor shaking the golden showers. Paper kings dying on panic and fear. Preach trust while they steal what's dear. Hands tied tight with invisible chains. Sweat turned dead in financial veins. They feed while we bleed for their greed parade and call it order a crusade. But I feel the current shifting, pressure building, something lifting, lies way less once truth ignites. This time we don't die quiet. We see the fall lines breaking the walls they build, shaking no master love worth saving. We rise while they're still praying. The credit throne is crumbling slow. We won't bow down, we won't let go. This time we choose the afterglow and burn the crown you stole. And burn the crown you stole. Dead eyes glare from mahogany seats, passing laws while they rig receipts. Sold our future in arcane trades, worship value that's man-made. If freedom costs what we can't afford, then freedom's just a rich man's sword. We've been numbers, cattle, silent stock, but bars don't hold once minds unlock. I hear the cracks in silence, fractures born from defiance. Truth cuts deeper than their loans. We take back what we own. We see the fall lines breaking the Your kingdom ends, block by block, proof by proof.
We see the fall lines breaking, the world you forged shaking. One spark awakening, we rise unchained, unfading. No more thrones, no puppet show. We stand tall, watch them choke slow. This time we choose the afterglow and light the fuse below. And light the fuse below.
Midnight moves in the ocean deep. Candles burn where the shadows creep. Price cuts low, yeah, the trap is set. We circle close, no mercy yet. Hear that hum, it's the market's heart. The tide is turning. Now play your part. Sharks on the charts, farts in pain. Wave riders rise through the crimson rain. LBC sails through the broken parts. Born for the hunt. We're sharks on the charts. Yes, on the charts. They fake the faith, they rig the game. Push the price, then hide the shame. But we see clear through their mirrored art. We ride the waves, we tear apart. No gods above, no luck below, just blood and profit, ebb and flow. Sharks on the charts, take what's ours. We feast beneath those falling stars. Moonlight cuts through the market stars. LBC forever. goes metal solo. Think the unforgiven meets wherever I may roam.
Sharks on the charts, no turning back. Wave riders charge through the candle cracks. Market makers fall